Come on, chip, 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 chip. Come on, chip, 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 chip. See, with my girls, I don't have to push them, I don't have to chase them. And they get that there's an opening usually. One of the challenges of water tanks in the summer is not only are they perfect breeding grounds for bacteria, they're perfect breeding grounds for snails. Our arch nemesis, the snail. So we're trying to discipline ourselves for every move to do a little scrubbing. Well, you broke it, Luke. I can't believe it. Brand new thing and you broke it. Heal it, heal it. Look at that. The magic of positive thinking. We shall overcome someday. Hey folks, Mark Shepard, Healing Pastures, and it's been a while since I've done a Sunday message. My practice has been up to this point to kind of summarize what's going on during the week on the farm as I'm starting a farm from scratch, focusing on mostly sheep, but also building community, building collaborations with other regenerative farmers. And this spring, we've been doing something different. We've been running the sheep under solar projects. And last year we were in this particular neighborhood, and over the winter we began to have a lot of health issues that we think are related to these snails that are all over the place. Canton has very clay soils. And previously I was on sandy soils that are much better drained, and I didn't have this problem, but evidently there is a liver fluke that lives in the snails, and we've been losing sheep, and it's been tough. And we've also had fly strike, just where flies lay their eggs on a tiny little wound, and it just, maggots begin to live there. It's been really difficult. And so I want to apologize. I'm struggling to be positive today, and I try to pull something positive out every week, and it's just been heartbreaking. So if you haven't been here before, this is kind of a heavy one. You might want to go back and see some of my other videos, but I would really appreciate you taking the time to kind of walk with me on this journey this week. I've got a song for you. I had a chance to record on Saturday morning, and I hadn't touched the guitar in a month or more. So yeah, so the bad news is Lammy got this disease, and she died the other day. I think it was yesterday. No, she died Friday. It was Friday. And so it's tough. But the song that wanted me to record it is a song that I wrote back in 2004 when my life fell apart back then. And the song helped me to shift. So what I want to do is I want to honor Lammy by telling the story and singing the song. And I hope you'll stick with it to the end. Thank you very much. Peace, love, grievingness. Amen. So they found the pile of gravel, and they're definitely, I was going to mow that grass, but I'm glad I didn't, because they're on it. That would probably be good for their hooves, to just climb on that, and the lambs are loving it. Hopefully it's good for their hooves. What we need is some exposed rock that they can practice climbing on. The reality is most of them are healthy. And the ones that aren't, we're learning how to heal them and also to prevent in the future. So positive, positive, positive. Stay positive. Stay positive out there. Why does it work out better than we can possibly imagine? Look at how fast it's filling up. It could go even faster. Definitely good to have two people though. Curiosity. Let's all get in the tub. Let's all get out of the tub. Let's climb the gravel. Okay, let's climb the gravel. Perfect. Dude, we've just taken our game to a whole nother level. Thanks to your cat. So yeah, so now I feel like I don't have to worry about showing up here and them not having water, because we have that, and if Spike gets in this one and musses it up, or if the ducks climb into it and poop in it, they still have clean water over there. And the trays we're getting for their feet treatment, when we're not using them to treat the sheep, we'll use them for little duck ponds. So, boom. Woo, finally a rainy day. Finally, it just started raining. Luke and I were able to move the girl sheep and the dogs and set up a new water system. And man, the clouds just opened up. So I'm excited because a rainy afternoon, like that means, like if it's pouring rain, I don't have to do anything outside. I can maybe go into the studio and do a little work. Holy guacamole. Anyway, I shouldn't be talking while I'm driving with the trailer on in the rain. Bye. It just started raining. Like I saw it start across the field, but it hadn't hit me yet, and then boom, it hit. The dogs are just like, we're finishing our dinner. So I'm standing under a solar panel. There's quite a bit of protection. See that's what it was like, that blue sky when I arrived. And this is what it's like now. We just put the girls in there today. Look at Luna. She's like, you're such a wimp, Monica. This feels good. It's been so hot. It's like a cool shower. But look at Lammy. Lammy's. Don't burn yourself on the exhaust, Lammy. Lammy's like, I'm not standing out in that wet. And all the rest of the sheep, look at the sheep. The sheep are all, oh, most of them. Some of the dummies are still standing out. They're all there. Finish your dinner, Luna. Come here, Spikey. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here, good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? This is my Spiky. Hey, buddy. Come on, chip, 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 chip. Come on. Come on, chip, 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 chip. Come on. See how they're staying in the shade. Come on, chip, 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 chip. So, If any of you have been watching the channel, I have been struggling with all kinds of health issues with the sheep. Today it hit really hard, really close to home. I called Lammy when I went there to feed her this morning, and she didn't respond. And she was lying down and she couldn't get up. She was fine yesterday. She drank her formula last night and she was grazing. And so I put her in the truck because I thought maybe I could take her to the vet after I moved the rams and the pigs this morning. And she passed. She's gone. She just died. Like, what the fuck? These animals are fine and then they're dead. Can somebody please fucking tell me how to keep my goddamn sheep alive? I am moving them. I'm giving them all kinds of healthy shit. We're treating the ones and we're learning how to treat, and that's all good, but god damn it. Lammy was my friend. She was my constant companion for 2 months while I hand fed her. And it just fucking pisses me off. Fucking pisses me off. Hey, Looney. What are you doing, Looney? What's my good girl doing? Where's Spike? What are you doing, good girl? Yeah. You're looking for Spike. Where did Spike go? It's Mr. Spike. This is the first evening that it actually hasn't been swelteringly hot. So the dogs actually feel like going for a walk. And so I'm taking a walk and I want to see what's going on with this forage, this pasture here. And you can see the puddles are drying up, but there is the positive side is that there's really good nutrition and good growth going. The negative side is there's millions of snails and my sheep keep dropping dead. I think it's a snail. Snail carries this liver fluke. This is brutal. Lammy died today and I'm pretty sad. I'm missing her. Who's a good boy? Come here, Looney. Come get your dinner. Come on, baby. Come get your dinner. Come here. Come on, honey. Come on, Looney. Come on. Come get your dinner, baby. Over here. Well, Mark Shepard here, Healing Pastures, the farm church. And right now it feels like a farm funeral. Lammy was fine last night. And we had our usual thing where Lammy and the 2 dogs came out from the rest of the sheep and I fed the dogs, and it started to rain and Lammy went under the truck to stay out of the rain. And she was fine last night. This morning she could not stand. And this is the pattern that has happened over and over again. A sheep seems fine, and then like the next day it's not, and then it dies. And she died today. She just died. After all that we'd been through, after all the stuff about her joint ill and trying to find a vet who would actually talk to me or return my calls. So I'm feeling sad, and this is just part of it. This is, I've lost a lot of sheep to this same thing, and we think it's liver flukes, and it's carried by these snails that are everywhere in these solar projects here in Canton, New York. There's something about the clay soils, something about the lack of drainage, and there's snails everywhere. So our long-term plan is to put ducks in with the sheep and to run ducks with the sheep. But we don't know if that's even gonna work. So I'm feeling pretty discouraged. Not hopeless, but fairly close to hopeless. Just really bummed out. And yeah, I got nothing positive to say right now. Although I treasure my dogs, and if something happened to them, it would be rough. This is close. Lammy was a family member. She lived with us for 8 weeks. She was with me every second of the day for 8 weeks. She slept next to my bed. She followed me around everywhere. She laid down on her little sleeping pad whenever I was working in the studio or the garage or in the basement, in the living room. I just moved her little bed, and she would lie down there. And it's been a rough day. What? The solar thing. Luna, are you gonna eat your dinner? Come here, baby. Come here. Come on, Luna. She's just lying there with the water. Spike's eating his dinner. But finally, it's a night where it doesn't feel disgusting to be out here and where we're not being bombarded by biting flies. There's a little bit of a breeze, but there are a lot of biting flies still. So anyway, I got nothing. Sorry about this. So this is the culprit right here. These mud snails. They're all over the place here. Luna decided to get up and come over to eat her dinner. Just as I was about to put it away, she was trying to get me to bring it to her. I could tell. You got a fly in your nose, baby. Hey, you got flies on your nose. Get the flies off. There you go. Here's Spiky. Here's my Spiky. Spiky was in a mud puddle. Yeah, keeping his feet all dirty. There goes Luna, taking her food somewhere else. She likes doing that. Maybe I was talking too much. I just wanted a little quiet. So, in honor of Lammy, I want to spend a little time with the dogs tonight. It's been hard because I've been tired. I've been just busy. Just trying to keep everything from falling apart. I'm trying to keep myself from falling apart. Oh, man. Well, it's been a rough week, but I've had a few wins. And the one win is I was able to fix the cutter cable on the brush mower. I didn't have to wait 3 weeks for the local guy to fix it. And I just ordered the part myself. I got it. I was able to figure out how to put it on. I had very few mental breakdowns or tantrums in the process. So that's positive. Still sad about Lammy, but I used that energy to record a song this morning that really helped me to move through it. And the key information in the song is when we have hard times, we tend to make the bad things big on our mental movie screen, right? And it's a practice, a discipline, a challenge to focus on the wins and not focus on the failures. Yes, we need to focus on the failures enough to learn and enough to improve, enough to adjust, but then we need to focus on what we're doing right. Otherwise, I have a tendency, I don't know if you do this, but I beat the crap out of myself. I just beat up on myself for any mistake, and I'm really working on that, because if you're not gentle with yourself, sometimes you can really do more damage than is necessary. And it's about getting through and progressing. It's not about right. It's not about perfection. So anyway, that's a quick thought before I get to work. We moved the girls, I think it was yesterday. It was either yesterday, yeah, or the day before, but we moved them and we put them in a small area just because of kind of the logistics. So I need to move them again. And I got the mower, so I'm ready to go.
Rainy day, and it's not yours. You had to face a few slam doors, so you sit and hang your head wondering how to earn some bread. Was it something someone said? Was it a feature in your head? Was it a feeling in your gut? Was it an open door you imagined shut? You decide. So when did you decide to lose? Don't you know we always choose to retreat or to go forward, to move away from or to move towards? So pick yourself up off of the boards and dare to give yourself a little reward. You gave it your best shot, now it's time to dig down deep and pull out just a little bit more. Pull out just a little bit more, 'cause you decide, yeah, you decide to stand tall, force a grin, forget the loss and count the win. Hold fast, dig down deep. First you sow and then you reap. Look up, breathe it in. You got the gold of Solomon. Look left, look right. Brighten up your inner light. What just changed? Not the world. The world's the same, you just rearranged your perception. You shifted your focus and in the process chose to let go of some old pattern of pain. That's right, take it, shrink it down, fade it out, push it far away and let it go. Rearrange it into something you can learn from. Rearrange it into something you can learn from. And now you know, and it just goes to show, it's lost its power over you, hasn't it? And every thought has become a friend. Like the cripple throwing away his crutch, or the shy kid reaching out his hand and looking you right in the eye with a warm open smile and inviting you to dance. It's the shy kid inviting you to dance. It's the shy kid inviting you to dance, 'cause you decide force a grin. Forget the loss and count the win. Hold fast, dig down deep. First you sow and then you reap. Look up, breathe it in. You got the gold of Solomon. Look left, look right. Brighten up your inner light. Stand tall, force a grin. Forget the loss and count the win. Hold fast, dig down deep. First you sow and then you reap. Look up, breathe it in. You got the gold of Solomon. Look left, look right. Brighten up your inner light.
So I want to thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end. Thanks for listening to the song. It's just the basic tracks. There's lots of other instruments I hear in my head, and we'll see if I have time. So thank you for the support. Thank you for being willing to hear a story that I think mirrors all of us. We all lose somebody or something that we love. And for me, I'm just grateful Lammy came in, and I'm hoping my positive spin, my positive attempt is because Lammy's small enough, I was able to put her in the freezer, and so I can get her to a vet who can do an autopsy or a post-mortem, whatever you call it, so we can possibly identify this and figure out if there is a medication that we can use that kills these liver flukes, or if we just have to find another place, drier spots, higher, better drained areas, and just not run the sheep unless in these on these bottoms, these flats, these this clay, heavy clay soil. Or maybe we are successful and run the ducks. Ducks eat snails, ducks eat slugs. So if we can get the ducks in with the sheep or ahead of the sheep, I just feel like we're gonna find a solution. It's just we're right in the middle of it, and it's just been really challenging. It's I'm grateful for the help Luke Howie's given me this week. He's helped me almost every day, and that's huge. And found a guy, Scott, who can cover for me on Saturdays so I can get into the studio and not be interrupting, because the recording the basic tracks is kind of, I was in the studio for 5 hours yesterday, and that's it, uninterrupted. So that was really helpful. So I'm trying to take care of me. I'm trying to be gentler with myself. I'm trying to not, go down into the spiral of discouragement, which has been a pattern for me in the past. So it's about working with what the world gives us. And I hope that's your takeaway. And just to know that I really appreciate you out there watching this. And what does not kill us makes us stronger sometimes. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks so much. Peace, love, grooviness. Amen. Hey, Lammy. Such a good Lammy. Such such a good Lammy. Hi.